All right, it is Wednesday morning and we are getting ready for the first round of testing. It's kind of nice to regroup and look at all our data from yesterday, learn what we can learn. We're going through checking valve lasts, just making sure everything on the truck is a-okay. Then we're going to go back out, pretty much use the same tune-up we had last night. The track was colder. It was 81-degree tire temperature instead of our normal 115, and our track temperature had dropped 10 degrees as well. So we think that the last pass was about right. G-meter looked good for the first 0.5 seconds before it lost the tire. So hopefully with the sun on the track, a little bit better air, or a little bit warmer air, everything's going to be happy. We're trying to get an A to B pass so we can get a data log to really look at what our shift points are, lockup points, everything is right, and then we can turn the power up and let it rip.
Just for the people watching, this is not ideal, but a small issue with some sealing, and obviously any oil on the track, regardless of having belly pans, is not ideal. But new pieces just, you know, sometimes need a little extra love and right stuff support. So here we are. All the way from 1,000 to 2,000 RPMs, it'll ramp rail pressure up. I don't think that'll be a problem. That's half the rail pressure at idle, as we had before. I think it'll be happier now.
We just did some live tuning with a Bosch. You can actually have the file open in front of you and make a change, hit enter, and it changes the calibration right away. So we're just doing some live tuning on getting the pilot quantity changed, the pilot timing. We tried main timing, we tried rail pressure, and we were able to get it to go from a little bit of a choppy idle and just calm it way down, smooth the engine out, not near as rough. And we made, if I did this in a stock ECU, it would have taken me probably 17 flashes to do this test, and you'd have a 10-minute break between startups, and it would waste waste a whole day. And we did this in what, 10 minutes of idle time. So that's the advantage of a Bosch on a system like this, is you can live tune it. It makes changes instantly.
Just a water solenoid stuck on. Nitrous is stuck there.
Oh, look, the solenoid stuck on in the pipe.
Good lord.
At least it's not on fire like that, right?
Okay, first pass for Wednesday actually went pretty good. Went 107 to the 60 foot, which is better than we have done yesterday. And our best last year was a 106, so we're getting there. But on that pass, when lockup came in, it broke the tires loose. And this converter is responding to lockup command way faster. And we're gonna move that out, try to fix that problem. But at that pass, when we lifted, the water injection solenoid stuck open, which put the whole water injection system in the pipe. And then when the water ran out, it followed it with nitrous, because we're using nitrous pressure to blow the water into the pipe, and it froze the solid ice cube into the intake port. So we're letting all that melt out, pull the nitrous solenoid off. We're going to make sure that that valve isn't stuck, and put the thing back together and move lockup out and go out for round 2. Okay, that last pass we made a mistake and the fuel cap did not get put back on right, and we launched, got fuel on the track and on the tire, and it was a wild ride. It's a racer's, as a racer, it's the worst case scenario because you don't want to ever be that guy to put anything down on the track and make other racers wait for an oil down or fuel down. But for us, we just came down, wiped everything down, put fuel back in, put the cap back on, and we're going to use the same tune-up and go back at it again. And for everybody that waited, we apologize for the delay that we caused. That last pass we could not get the thing onto the limiter in the beams. Came back and looked at data, and the one thing we see is boost temperature went to -80 degrees, and when that does, the smoke map that controls air fuel ratio adds a lot more fuel quantity, and then it overfueled it, heavy black smoke, makes it spool a lot slower. So we're going to change the boost temperature sensor and put it back on the limiter, see if that fixes our problem, and we'll be ready for qualifying tonight.
Alright, we're in the lanes for Q1 tonight and hoping that the nighttime brings us some better luck than what we had earlier today. So we really didn't make just a whole lot of changes. So we changed the air fuel ratio a little bit on spool up to try to help that a little bit, and we fixed our sensor that messed us up earlier today, and tried to dot our I's and cross our T's, and hopefully we'll be able to make a full pass to the 660, and we'll be happy if it does that.
Oh, what a good pass after a day of a lot of struggle bus riding. So 410 at 182.4 mile an hour is a new personal best for us, and that's what we're looking for. That was with a soft 111 60 foot. We see a good bit of improvement. We can make some improvements in the 2-3 shift. We were in 57, 5800 RPM a couple times. We're going to move those shifts in a little bit. Move the RPMs down. Just we like to keep it 50, shift around 5400 RPM instead of 56 or 57. But we see some definite room for improvement. We get that 60 foot down in the 105 range. We're going to get the times that we're after. So we're going to get this thing prepped. We're not sure if we're going to get another run tonight. Probably not. But we want to be ready in case we are. So we'll get everything ready. And if we don't run again tonight, we're going to run it tomorrow.
So this is 1 second right here.
Yeah.
So right at the hit, I upped it 20.
Okay.
And then I left 20 milligrams more in the fuel curve all the way up to 1 second. Okay. And then I left it the same after 1 second.
We're coming off of a great pass last night with a 410, and we are going to make a few small changes, move our shift points for the 1-2 shift back a little bit, move lock up in a little bit, about 0.2 of a second, and add a little bit more fuel quantity on the hit, and that is going to hopefully better our 60 foot time, because we went a 111 60 foot, which is soft. If we can get that down to a 106 like we've been before, or even better, that's going to get us a lot closer to our 3 second pass that we're looking for. So we're going to go out for first round of testing, see what it does.
baby. You got it. You gotta be kidding me. Just like that. Just like
such a tiny
fucking
little change. Like,
right down it.
woo!
399. Was it 98 or was it 99?
99.
Hell yeah, how that feels? Fantastic.
Wow, what a roller coaster. Yesterday was just a rough day, and then last night we were able to click off that 410, and this morning we made what we thought was a few small changes, and it made all the difference. We went from 111 60 foot last night to 105 this morning, and that was what it took to get the truck to the threes. So we're able to click off a 399.8, and to say that we're pumped is an understatement. So day started out good. I think we're gonna kick back a little bit this afternoon and get ready for Q2 tonight and see what we can do and review some logs. Hopefully be able to keep going a little faster.